I have recently made two major decisions in my life. I moved to a new city and I drastically changed my career. That meant that I had to start fresh in many areas of my life, which led me to networking. And I'm embarrassed to admit that actually the last time I intentionally networked was in the last year of my university when I had to get internship. So attending networking events here was really an eye-opening experience for me, and I wanted to share some of the things that I learned in the process, hoping that it would be helpful for you. My biggest lesson so far is to start as early as possible. So really connecting to people before you need something is the best place to be. Why? Because your energy will be different. You'll be more curious, more open, and you will not be under pressure to get something out of it. And that leads to more meaningful, deeper connections. When you're under pressure, when you have an agenda, when you're not sincere, people can sense it, and it really gets in the way of true connection. There's no single best way to network. The best way to network is to find something that works for you. And there's so many different ways to make networking suit you and make it enjoyable and really play on your unique strengths. So I personally realized very early on that giving the business pitch and collecting business cards was really not a good place for me because it made me stressed and it really made me sound robotic, so I stopped. Now, whenever I go to a networking event, I only have one simple goal: to have a meaningful conversation with just one person that I really connect with. That's it. No more pitch, no more collecting business cards. This way, I don't feel any pressure and I genuinely enjoy my conversations. And if this is something that you would like to explore, one of the best ways to start those meaningful conversations is to replace questions about what people do for a living with questions about what they're passionate about, what are some of the things that they're proud of, and their goals and challenges. You would be surprised to discover just how many things in common you may have with somebody. And also, incidentally, these are the topics that people really enjoy talking about. Finally, when you do connect, think of how you can add value. And there are so many different ways. Really, the sky's the limit. So it's just some of the examples. You can support their posts, like, comment, share. People really appreciate that. You can introduce them to others, or you may recommend an article or a book based on the interest they have or a conversation you had. If they're working on an important project, you can schedule regular check-ins and ask how it's going and if they need any support or help. But the most important thing is do it without expecting anything in return. It feels great, and it's really key to building long-lasting, deep, meaningful connections. Just think what would happen if you just add 5 or 10 or 20 new genuine connections to your circle this year. Every person is a door to a whole new world of inspiring people, skills, opportunities, ideas. And sometimes all it takes is just one connection, one idea, one opportunity to really change a life for the better. And you never know who or what is waiting for you just around the corner.